Hi, y'all. My name is Eric Marshall. I'm going to be your instructor for advanced writing in the technical disciplines. I wanted to make this video just to introduce myself, give you all an idea of my background and what I study and how it's applicable to the course, and then talk a little bit about some of the core concepts that we'll be covering in the course, as well as some of the different projects that we'll be doing throughout the semester. So I am a horror and science fiction writer. I'm specifically interested in how the genre of speculative science fiction, which is science fiction that speculates about a possible future for humanity, kind of right now quickly veers into the territory of horror when we consider the implications of the current state of humanity. I have an MFA in creative writing in fiction from Emerson College. I also have an MA in professional writing as well. The reason that I teach these courses is because of an abiding interest in the field of rhetoric and composition, which I've studied formally and informally for the better part of the last decade now. My work is mostly in decentralized classroom power structures, and I hope to start a PhD at Northeastern next year in which I apply a historical study of countercultural art spaces to the conceptualization of decentralized classroom power structures. So yeah, that's me and what I do, what I research. So the four major concepts that we're going to be covering in the course this semester are the rhetorical situation, which is just meant to be a primer to get you familiarized with contemporary discourse in the field of rhetoric and composition. From there, we're going to talk about genre theory, which is a way of thinking about writing and communication through the lens of categorization. It gives us some categorization tools that we can use to kind of give form to our understanding of different kinds of writing. Once we talk about genre, we're going to talk about knowledge transfer. And knowledge transfer is a skill set that you can develop whereby you take your understanding of genres that you are familiar with, that you have practice with, and apply those to new genres in order to learn those new genres. And then lastly, we're going to talk about multimodal composition. So that might sound like some heady, highfalutin thing. I promise you, it's not. You are all generationally situated to excel at reading and creating multimodal compositions. So we're going to try to formalize that knowledge a little bit in this course. And then lastly, the 5 projects that we'll be doing over the course of this semester are a wiki, which are useful for understanding certain aspects of professional communication in different technical fields. Blogs, microblogs, vlogs, and podcasts. You'll be choosing between one of those, trying to figure out how folks in the technical fields represent themselves professionally through Web 2.0 media. We're going to do a paper revision where you take an old paper and use the revision process to reposition that paper to a new audience, a specific conference or journal that you might want to be accepted to. Lastly, from there, we'll kind of get back into more professionally applicable things where we do some problem solving. One, a documentation challenge, and the other, a white paper challenge in which we take on a civic works project for the city of Boston. So those are the 5 genres that we'll be covering. Wikis, Web 2.0 communications, the academic paper, the white paper, and documentation. That's pretty much it. I'm sure you have lots of questions. That's why I've created the Ask Me Anything thread in our discussion board. Please make sure that you've read the syllabus, make sure that you explore the different course environments, but also please make sure that you ask some questions on the Ask Me Anything thread. Don't think that your question might be, too simple or too obvious or something like that. Everybody thinks I'm the only person with this question, but I'm sure there's lots of people that also have the question, so it's helpful for me when we can kind of share knowledge in that way by, putting ourselves out there. But yeah, feel free to ask about the course. Feel free to ask about my teaching. Feel free to ask about anything that you want clarified from the syllabus, from this video, or anything else that you've looked at for the course so far, or just things that you're curious about at this point. If you have any other questions, reach out to me via email. That's going to be more effective than sending me Canvas messages. And if it's something that we, really need to hash out, we can create a Zoom, do a quick Zoom conference. So, yeah, looking forward to working with you all. Hit up that AMA. All right, see ya.
This video is over now. You'll find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over.